want to give us a reality check on global warming. Thank the press for coming, because I think you all follow me around and ask me, what are you doing and when you're doing it, and what are the votes, and do you have the votes, and the rest. I'm not going to mention everyone, but I will mention the organizations. National Religious Partnership for the Environment, Evangelical Network, ConocoPhillips, DuPont, PG&E, Florida Power and Light, Public Service, New Mexico, Exelon, EDF, NRDC, UCF, Joe, your L's and your C's. Where's Joe? UCS, thank you. Nature Conservancy, CIRRUS, Environment America, Sierra Club, USCAN, Calpine, Dow Chemical. That's just a few. And I also want to say, business isn't waiting either. You see how many business leaders are here today. They understand that the companies that embrace clean energy and act now to address the threat of global warming will be the winners in the years ahead. I am here today to say that the days of inaction on climate change have ended. Congress, the Obama administration, the states, and the international community are all moving to avoid the ravages of unchecked global warming. At EPA and other federal agencies from Maine to California, and in cities across our nation, families, communities, governments, and companies are all taking steps to reduce global warming pollution. The question is, will Congress continue to play a small part in the solution, as it is now, or a central role? Of course, I hope for a central role. 1 year ago, the Bush administration was throwing up roadblocks and covering its tracks on global warming. What a difference a year makes. The Obama administration has already begun to reverse many of the previous rollbacks. During his first week in office, President Obama announced an EPA review of the California waiver decision. The EPA is also reviewing the endangerment finding, and there are reports that it will be released very soon. And in his speech in a joint session of Congress on Feb 24, the President underscored his support for a market-based cap on carbon pollution. So action has begun, and I want the world to know that, because the world comes to my office and asks me every day, what is America doing? I'm here to say, action has begun. It's the first time I've been able to say that. Just last week, the press that has been doing an amazing job on this, and that's why this country needs to make sure that we have a free press, reported how rising sea levels will pose an increasing threat to homes, to schools, hospitals, sewage plants, and power plants along the coast of my state. Not only is climate change happening now, it's happening faster than scientists expected or predicted, and we have a very narrow window during which to avoid catastrophe. The conservative thing to do, and I'm not known to be conservative, the conservative thing to do is to heed these warnings and to take action, not to ignore them. The only goal of the deniers is to sow doubt and confusion to ensure endless delay. As of March 09, more than 900 mayors from the 50 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico, representing a total population of 83 million citizens, have signed on to the Mayor's Climate Initiative, pledging to reduce CO2 emissions by 7% below 1990 levels by 2012. The state of Oregon recently announced it expects to meet its goal to halt and reverse the trend of rising greenhouse gas emissions by next year. The state of Oregon. We in Washington, D.C. are being encircled by cap-and-trade agreements at the state and regional level. To the north, remember, go west, young men? To the north, the 10 northeastern and mid-Atlantic states in the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, RGGI, have already begun holding auctions for carbon allowances. If you look further to our north and west, another 6 states have formed the Midwest Greenhouse Gas Reduction Accord. developing their own cap-and-trade system. The Midwest Accord even crosses international lines, including the Canadian province of Manitoba. In the western states, the Western Climate Initiative, comprised of 7 U.S. states, including my state of California, 4 Canadian provinces, recently announced its recommendation for the design of a regional market-based cap-and-trade program. In the Southeast, Charlie Crist, the Republican governor, has signed a law authorizing the Florida Department of Environmental Protection to develop cap-and-trade program for emissions from electric utilities that could begin operation next year. State and local action is here. It is here now. I've had conversations with our new Energy Secretary, Stephen Chu. He's working to release millions of dollars of grants on new energy technology that were held up by the Bush administration for years. New global warming legislation offers flexibility and rewards for our people. And clearly, you can see from that comment that that's what I think we should do. It is a far better answer to design a U.S. solution that mobilizes our economy, harnesses our creativity, our innovative spirit, and transforms the way we generate the use of energy. It will give us enough revenues to strengthen our nation. As I said before, and I'm going to say it again, because I don't think the world knows this about America, action is underway now. Action to stop global warming is underway now.